Master D. This is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a...
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt. Not going upstairs yet? You both...
Tiene goles de vida. Aumenta el ataque de todos los miembros del equipo en 114 puntos durante un modo multijugador. Solo tener efecto en tu propio personaje. Mortal, esto sube mucho el daño. Yo sí lo voy a comprar. Sirve de manzana, restaura 20 disponibilidad de personaje adicional y regenerado. Vamos a comprar también esto. Se ve chévere. Seguimos. Segundo piso.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Nos defendió el man.
Today, I think I'll have a glass...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay...
It's not about money. You seem too young to be...
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guard. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so...
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mons. Shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui? Weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance...
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you...
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay, let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes. Remember, don't forget our...
Mañana por la noche. Sal de la taberna. Regresa a la taberna. Claro, porque ya es de noche.
You're here. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to... Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of...
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe, but we can ask the bard to play the song again to try
I believe you.
to persuade our stubborn command.
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, okay, but as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to this. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from... I've already managed to coerce.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it...
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big dip.
Such is the diplomacy between the seven. Outlander, ready to go?
Claro, vámonos.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the... Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
Huh? Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
My strength
A
still
disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the
Take
Fatui.
your pick. You'll find no second.
Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Así vamos a teletransportarnos para acá. Punto de teletransporte no está disponible. Vámonos para acá. Está el punto de teletransporte. El tesoro de monte de poder. En el equipo actual falta crío. No tengo crío, papá. Tengo a Diluc, hermano. Ay, casi la embarro. ¡Me estoy quemando!
Let the show begin!
Pega duro este man.
No! Don't eat me! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. No, don't! I have valuable we hid the liar in the depths of these ruins. The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find...
This guy looks like he's about to win.
You just worry. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11. Go by the name, Senora. The fact that the Fatuit can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
No voy a que pelear.
The will of Sneznaya is as
Are you here to play with me? There you are, eavesdropper.
Mortal, qué genial.
Over here. Look at me. He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Que intentan otra habitación.
Retribution!
Qué genial.
Seems like we turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room. Seems like we turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room.
Who are you? What? I'm not. Fuck. I have the key here. You can head.
Excelente.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
¿Dónde está el man?
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Surrender and be gentle. for a little shock. Come a little closer.
No one escapes my...
Wind blade.
Can't run from death.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mon...
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
Welcome back. Oh, this is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal in this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin. The lyre itself is fine. You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has great. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted...
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't. Now what?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
SÉPTIMA es un personaje.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui.
Es una...
6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Una... misión secundaria.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relic? Paimon can smell fish and... a thick slice of topped with a generous... Paimon's mate! It's an emergency! We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter. Pronto!
Tortada del pescador.
It's on you, of... It's so Good Hunter's Fisherman's Toast. This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic monster. You can try cooking it yourself. Can your cooking skills surpass? Why, don't you let me?
Welcome. How can I? Today's
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatuis, they've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere.
Look, doesn't that shop look interesting?
Welcome. Is there anything that catches your eye? No need. I've been trying. Do you have any animo sigils with? More to the point. Any.
Esta tipa, yo necesito eso para ascender al
Animo
personaje.
sigils appear all over Mondstadt.
Absolutely.
It's actually obviously the reason I need animo sigil.
But it's.
Do come. Please also.
Un momentico. Para ascender a este personaje. Pedacito de diamante brillante. Yo creo que esta tipa lo vende. No, no está. Pensé que era este. Ay. Bueno.
Come take a look.
I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Hard work is all there is.
Misión legendaria. Misión de mundo. Esa misión legendaria, ¿qué será? Misión de arconte. Lágrimas derramadas. ¿Dónde queda eso? ¿Qué están botando aquí? ¿Qué es esto? Nivel 36. ¿Yo puedo con esto?
Come a little closer.
No, hermano, ni cagando. Curado todos.
Come a little. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Let it rain. Let the show begin.
You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute. Surrender and be gentle.
Let's dance.
You're in for a little shock.
Get him.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. You're in for... Come a little closer.
Let the show begin. Bet you can't keep up with me. La la la. I'll protect us.
Come a little closer.
Disappear!
Go, go, Barry White. Let the show begin.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
No escape.
Don't be such a brute.
Let's dance.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute. Let's swap things up a little. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
I'll protect us! Paimon didn't think we'd find volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow! Very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
Go, Barbara, go! What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact,
Hay que ir hasta allá abajo, hermano.